Hello everyone, welcome to this evening's bonus live stream number 2 for the bonus readings for Pisces, Sagittarius, and Virgo. And then after the general bonus readings, we'll go ahead and give you guys the opportunity to request mini readings this evening if you're interested. So let's get into it, guys. Welcome everybody. So if this is your first time tuning in, what we're doing here at this time is a bonus live stream for the top 3 signs this time for the second half of October. Pisces, Sagittarius, and Virgo came in as the top 3, and which means you guys were the most viewed videos. And so this gives you a bonus reading. So if you were able to watch the first session earlier this afternoon, you know, maybe there was something there that you were able to relate to, but if not, you're welcome to go ahead and tune in, of course, and see what we're able to bring forward for Pisces, Sagittarius, and Virgo. So I'm going to start off with Pisces here, guys, and it can be Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. It can be for those of you as well who might be cross-watching for any of the signs. So we're going to start with Pisces, and then we'll move through the list here. Sagittarius next, and then lastly Virgo. If you are interested in getting your own personal mini reading after that, then you're welcome to go ahead and submit it now. And my daughter Cameron is the moderator. She'll go ahead and get everything ready for me. Fusion X0 Prime, hello. How are you? All right, so let's begin. We're going to start with Pisces here. And feel free to watch both of them after it's been broadcast to see if you're able to relate to either one of them, or maybe both of them might paint a particular storyline for some of you guys. All right, so Pisces, let's get into it. Let's see what it is that you need to know. What are the energies at this time? It could be similar to what came through earlier. It could be completely different. What is it that we need to know? I'm pulling from the Pining Rose Love Oracle by Calico Moon. All right, so, oh, that's interesting. If memory serves me, you guys might want to go and watch the other one that I did earlier for Pisces. I swear this one came through, that very card. So it does say Dancing Through My Dreams. And prior to when we went live, I was shuffling this deck so many times, and I think it's coming through here again. So for Pisces, maybe this person is dreaming about you. You could also be focused on a particular someone. You know, maybe you guys are connecting in your dreams. Maybe, you know, there could be 5D interaction perhaps. Maybe something along the lines of being interested in dance, or you guys really love to be able to dance and listen to music. That could be something that you both love. Let's see. What else can we pick up here? So Pisces, we also have the One coming through. Maybe there's somebody here that you feel holds the key to your heart, or maybe that's how they're feeling about you. Look at this. We have reach out coming forward. And then we have separation. So this is clearly indicating for Pisces here, this person's not with you. You guys are not together at this point in time. This could be an ex perhaps, but we do have messages coming through as well. Okay, so let me move this one over because this next card is significant also. And then we have letters. So it can, of course, either be an actual letter. It could be a card. It could be, of course, in this day and age, it could be a text. It could be an email. So some form of communication is coming forward from this person who still thinks of you as the one, you know? So let's go ahead and see what else we can pick up here. Let's see, Fusion. I'm a little heavy and it feels. Took a little peek at my twin and I think I picked up some heavy energy from her. Came to cross watch for Virgo and shake off the vibe. Ooh, okay. Let's see what comes through here this time. All right, so Pisces. This person really still looks at you like you're the one that they want, regardless of the fact that you guys are not together right now. So we do have the Ace of Wands. There is this new energy that's coming in. And when I created this deck, you know, it is tapped into growth. It reminds me of somebody who still sees the potential in the connection here. You know, maybe that's what they're dreaming about at this point in time as well. We do have the Eight of Pentacles. Keywords here in this particular deck, it does say achieving goals. That's what it is that they're focused on, I feel. We already see communication that's possible. We see that they do want to reach out. They see that you hold the key to their heart. So perhaps what they're telling you is they still see a future with you. They still feel passionate about the connection. They want to be able to rebuild this partnership. Part of the reason perhaps why they feel so drawn to you, look at this with that Four of Wands. This could even be a twin flame connection for some of you. This could be a twin that wants to reach out. Despite the distance, despite the separation, they still feel drawn to you, understandably. This could have been lacking, the Three of Pentacles representing the collaboration and the teamwork. So if that resonates with you, Pisces, that could be why you guys aren't together. They could have not invested in the connection, or maybe you just felt like, you know, you were doing all the work and they weren't putting in enough. That's a possibility. We do have the Justice card right here, cause and effect. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Libra specifically. So this is all about balancing the scales between two people. This could also involve legal matters. So it could be legal separations. It could be marriages. It could be divorce, you know, somewhere along those lines. Somebody could also, vocation-wise, be maybe in a legal field, you know, something along those lines. And then we do have the Ace of Cups coming forward. So again, we're starting with an ace. We are ending this line of cards with another ace. So there's newness that is representing itself here. Either they're really wanting a new beginning with you. And for those of you who just aren't feeling it, maybe there is a part of you that would prefer to just open up a brand new connection with somebody else with this new love connection. But I can tell you there's someone from your past who feels that this is worth a second chance. You know, some of you guys could be dealing with a Taurus specifically. We do have the Hierophant coming forward. Regardless of signs, though, this is somebody who is still wanting to commit to you, wanting to commit to the partnership. Maybe they've learned some valuable lessons during this time of separation. What else do we need to know? We do have the Two of Wands right here. Yeah, they still really want to plan a future with you. They still see you as somebody that they want to end up with. And maybe this is their way of telling you, especially if they just didn't make wise choices back then, through reaching out, through communicating with you. What they're telling you perhaps is they're feeling drawn to you. They still see you as somebody who really does hold the key to their heart. Susan, hi, how are you from New Zealand? You're a Leo. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate that. Let's see what else. What else do we need to know here? We do have the Four of Swords, Pisces, as well as the Lovers card. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini specifically, maybe. So there are potentials as far as wanting to start again, but something happened here that clearly distanced you from this person. Four of Swords, there's this need to heal from something that happened here. Maybe it's one of those situations too where you guys need to spend time apart in order for somebody to really appreciate what they had in the connection. You know, the Lovers card, beautiful energy, the chemistry, the attraction, the love, it's all reflected right here. And maybe you're both able to focus on this energy of the Ace of Cups too, where you need to be able to fill that cup for yourself. And the other person has to be able to do that as well. You know, self-love, having love for oneself in order to find that love outside of yourself. And there could have also been potential love triangles that might have separated the two of you. I'm just kind of getting that for some. But clearly there's a need for healing here. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the next batch of cards for Pisces here. What else can we learn? So this is coming through for those of you who are not together. Could be an ex that's thinking about you. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some additional messages for you, Pisces. Hi, who knows? Yeah, we're doing Pisces right now, and then I'll go ahead and do Sagittarius and then Virgo. All right, here we go. What else do we need to know? Focusing on Pisces here. So a possible ex thinking about you. Yeah, it's at a standstill. We have a pause card right there. It might not be moving right now, but look at this next card. We have Metamorphosis. We have Union right after that. And then we have Devotion. This person, I feel they still love you. They still care for you. They clearly want to come back into union. This represents the changes that need to happen in order for you guys to have a successful relationship. Okay, so let's see what else we can learn here. For Pisces. And to anyone that's just joining us, welcome. This is a bonus live stream for the top 3 signs most viewed videos for the second half of October. Pisces came in number 1, Sagittarius came in number 2, Virgo came in 3rd place. All right, so you guys receive a bonus reading. What else do we need to know for Pisces? So even though it might not be moving right now, it could be stagnant. Look at this. So even though something came to an end with that death card presenting itself there, I feel it's also making way for a new beginning through the metamorphosis and transition. And it's clearly indicated through this card. This is literally called my tarot teacher deck because it's meant to teach those of you who want to learn how to read for yourself. So take a look at this, guys. All right, so if you take a close look at that death card in the upright representations, Metamorphosis is right here, you see? And we've already got the Metamorphosis reference right there. So even though, as I've mentioned, it's just not moving right now, it'll eventually get going, perhaps moving forward towards a better direction for the two of you. Hi, Gwendolyn. Thank you for tuning in. Happy you're here. All right, so we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. Things clearly are turning around. We've got the Four of Wands coming through again. So there is this reference to twin flame connections that are coming through in this reading for some of you. Okay, and there is the potential for reunions that are presenting itself here. It could also lead towards marriage, perhaps. It could be somebody returning. It's a beautiful energy, but there are some changes that need to happen first. This right here creates a very strong foundation in the relationship, but that foundation needs to be rebuilt at this point in time. It's going to take some time. So 7 of Pentacles, wait and see. This is a card of perseverance, not giving up on each other, not giving up on the love that you have for this person or they with you to be able to come into union. So this is one of those cards where you got to just give it some more time for things to come together. Divine Feminine, you're coming in as the Empress. So we've got Taurus representing the Divine Feminine here. And there's the devotion. So either Divine Feminine, you still have so much love for your masculine, or it is the masculine that still has so much love in their heart for you, regardless of the separation. Interesting how we've got the Lovers card coming through again. So they feel drawn to you through the deep connection, the romance, the sexual attraction, seeing you as their ideal mate, wanting to come into union. That as well is a part of the interpretation of the Lovers card right here. Okay, so we've got the union reference right there. We've got the union reference right here. So that's quite telling. Even though you guys are in separation, not together, you've got this Wheel of Fortune blessing this connection, regardless of all that. So if you're interested in having this person come back, then you guys might just find there's a second chance here, especially for twin flames. It seems that you guys can have a happy reunion. Okay, so that looks pretty promising. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some additional messages for you, Pisces, to wrap things up. And then we'll get into the messages for Sagittarius. Okay, give me 1 second here. All right, so from the Stay Inspired Oracle cards by Sister Moon Tarot, let's go ahead and see what other messages we can grab for you here, Pisces. We have freedom. Okay, you are as free as you choose to be. Freedom is a mindset, and that can apply to your love life, of course, but it can apply to so many other things going on in your life. If you feel you're stuck, if you feel things are stagnant, you're not happy, you want things moving in a different direction, you can break free from situations that just don't check all the boxes for you. And isn't it interesting that we've got new energy coming through with this card? It says, try something different, cultivate the wild in you. So if that's where you're at right now, this could also be for my single Pisces, you know, just wanting to maybe make a different type of love connection, and meaning that that could be an indication you want to break free from the old types of interactions and relationships that you had in the past and really wanting to experience something different, you know? Let's grab one more for Pisces. And then we have Believe. Miracles defy our concept of reality, but they happen every day. Believe. So if that really speaks to you, Pisces, you know, if you just feel when it comes to your goals, your dreams in life, again, whether it pertains to love, romance, career, you know, your friendships, your relationship with family, it absolutely helps to believe, to be able to manifest something in that particular situation. You know, and who knows, if you believe in miracles, you might just get one here. And bottom of the deck, check that out. We have Free Yourself. So we've got freedom and free yourself. This is your life. Don't live it restricted by your past or the opinions of others. Write a new story. So you have so much power going on at this point in time, Pisces. You know, it's an opportunity that not everybody gets. So don't let that pass you by. All right, so I'll leave that there. And again, you're welcome to watch the very first live stream that we did earlier this afternoon for you, Pisces. So you guys actually ended up getting 2 bonus readings today. All right, so Sagittarius, you are up next. Let me just get these cards back in order, and then we'll go ahead and do a check-in for you. Believe in magic. Yes, absolutely. All right, so Sagittarius. Give me 1 second. And again, for anyone who might be interested in a personal reading after this, you're welcome to go ahead and submit it now. I've got my daughter, Cameron, moderating here, so she'll go ahead and see your information. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, okay? All right, guys. So starting with the messages for Sagittarius, here we go. All right, so for my Sagittarians, let's take a look and see what your message is. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius. Sun, moon, rising, or Venus. You could also be cross-watching for a Sagittarian. What do we need to know here? We have our song coming through. So there could be a particular song that you listen to when you think of this person. There could be a song that you guys dedicated to each other. Somebody could be musically gifted here. We do have a ring in this particular image. It could be a wedding ring, could be a promise ring, whatever that represents. At one point in time, maybe you guys were very committed to each other. But we do have this next card coming in having to do with secrets, whatever those secrets are. It might have ultimately broke you guys up, maybe, especially if they were keeping things from you. Look at this. So we have forgiven, or at least there's somebody here who wants forgiveness, possibly because they were hiding things from you. Interesting that we have another separation card coming through here. So for Sagittarius, this is somebody who's not with you as well. You might have also cut this person out because they hurt you. Okay, so we've got that coming through here. We do have the forbidden card coming forward, and the card after that is an ex-lover. So somebody is no longer in your life. You guys are clearly in separation. This can sometimes represent somebody who crossed boundaries, who crossed particular lines. Somebody could have already been married. This could have been infidelity for some of you guys. It could have been a third-party situation. So let's grab some tarot here and see what's going on with that. All right, so Sagittarius. What else do we need to know here? Somebody wants forgiveness. Okay, who could that be? Ooh, this is interesting. So we've got the Emperor. All right, some of you guys could be dealing with a masculine representing Aries, but regardless of sign, this does represent the divine masculine here. So it could be the masculine who is feeling this need to, you know, maybe reconnect with the feminine. Part of the reason, again, why they're now your ex could have been because they were keeping secrets. This forbidden energy, it's like that forbidden apple doing something that perhaps they shouldn't have done. And they are coming towards you as this Emperor. So maybe now they're more empowered. They are in a position to really want to fix something here, to take control of a situation. And maybe it starts with an apology. Look at this, guys. We've got the Eight of Cups. Look at this image followed by the Tower. Something happened here where the relationship fell apart. It was not an easy experience. So we could have a feminine who clearly took control of the situation too, and maybe decided to walk away from the masculine. And more than likely, it was something pretty heavy because we have a Tower card right there. Destruction of the relationship. The foundation was lost, and it resulted in this separation here. Wow, that's intense. Oh, look at this. So we've got the Nine of Swords. We've got the Devil card coming through. Now, some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn specifically. Look at this. And now we've got the Four of Cups, the regrets. For now, I got to tell you, I feel nothing but divine masculine energy. They're not doing well. Okay, I'll put it that way. They're not doing well. They still feel very attached to you, divine feminine. We might have somebody here who's drowning their sorrows, possibly drinking too much. I get that for some. The regrets that they have are immense. They're not sleeping. They're having nightmares. They've got anxieties. They could be depressed. This is coming through, perhaps, this temptation with that Devil card. That could be a part of the secret. It could have been obsessive, you know, crossing lines, boundaries, this forbidden energy, and it ended up hurting perhaps the feminine. Okay, so take it if it makes sense for you, how it's presenting itself. I'm just seeing it as a divine masculine who probably ended up hurting the feminine here. So this is an X coming forward. But the thing is, at one point in time, you guys had a very special connection. You know, we do have the Two of Cups right here. So it can still possibly be fixed. That is, if you guys can get onto the same page here and have the same vision as to what it is that you guys are wanting. I feel, especially with that Emperor coming through, this is a masculine who still has so much love for the feminine, really seeing you as a life partner here. We do have the Wheel of Fortune, so that's very positive. Things can turn around. We've got the 10 of Cups right here. This is a beautiful card, of course, where you guys can still be happy. This can still be a relationship that can manifest itself, perhaps in the 3D, where you guys can work this out. You know, for those of you who already had a family together, it could also bring the family back together. But somebody distanced themselves, and I can't help but feel that it could have been the divine feminine who walked away, because we might have had a situation of third parties and infidelity and trust issues here. So divine feminine, I feel, with the Seven of Wands coming through, as much as you might care for your masculine and still perhaps want to see where this could go, you've got your guard up, and you're not going to be putting up any nonsense with whatever it is they come to bring your way. If it's just not the best of intentions, then you're not going to put up with it. So you've got your defenses up, and especially because they've hurt you so much, you know, but it does show that there's the potential anyway that things can still turn around here. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some additional messages and see what else we can figure out here. All right, so that's the opening message for you, Sag. Let's see what else we can grab. So 2 separation scenarios coming through for Pisces and Sagittarius. So let's see what else we can learn. You moved cities without a goodbye. Oh, wow. Not an easy thing to have experienced, that's for sure. All right, let's go ahead and see what else we could learn for Sagittarius, and then we'll get into the Virgo reading after this. We do have the Winter card. That could, of course, be giving us a time frame here, Sagittarius. You know, Sagittarius season, it's not that far off. We're heading into the holiday season soon, you know, so that could be significant time frame wise. But it could also be an indication, because of the pain, because of the Tower moments, the separation, that things are frozen between you and this person. We also have fear. Okay, so maybe they're frozen with fear as to how to fix this. It could also be my feminines who chose to go in a different direction and, as it says, refocus elsewhere. We've got divine timing coming through. And then lastly, we have conclusion. It did come to an end. That's how it's presenting itself here. But that key is there for a reason. You know, that key is showing up for a reason here, because perhaps you guys can open up a new door to be able to re-explore where this can go. It comes down to perhaps the universe's time frame as to how this is all going to unfold. So let's see what else we can learn here for Sagittarius. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius, what else do we need to know for this bonus reading? All right, what do we need to know here? We do have the Three of Wands, which is all about looking more so towards the future, looking ahead in order to make progress here. It makes sense for me, especially if things are frozen, if things are cold between the two of you, or you're giving them the cold shoulder. So maybe that could be a part of their fear too, that things just won't progress. Here we are with the Four of Cups. Look at these cards. And then we've got the Three of Swords, confirming love triangles, challenges, third-party situations, the separation, the pain, you know, the whole reference to a forbidden territory. And we also saw the secrets that they've been keeping. So this hurt you. We already have seen that in this reading, and they have some major regrets as to how this is all playing out. That's why the Four of Cups is coming through twice. Big time regrets when it comes to this person. They know they hurt you. They know it, and that could be why they're afraid to maybe communicate or to reach out. I'm kind of feeling they want to, but, you know, all in due time, right? We've got that divine timing. We do have the Star card. Some of you could also be dealing with an Aquarian here, or any sign really, but that's referenced through this card. It is a fulfilled wish, but as we can see, it's going to take time for that to manifest. And check this out. Okay, so we've got the Five of Swords coming through, and once again, walk away is a part of the advice. There's a reason why that is presenting itself, because remember, guys, Eight of Cups came through as well, walking away. And then we have this one, Five of Swords, walk away. So that's really coming through significantly here. So let them work for it. If there's a part of you that even wants to have this person back, or maybe you just want to lock the door and throw away the key and move on, that is totally your choice. So we do have the Chariot. And then we do have the Two of Swords. So in a way, these cards could or should have almost come through in the reverse order, where things are stuck, it's stagnant, and the potential for things to get moving, it's presenting itself here. Some of you guys could also be dealing with a Cancer, but we do see it's just not moving right now. It is frozen, but it doesn't have to be stuck in that energy. Things can eventually be triumphant, it can be overcome, but it really does fall on both of you to get onto the same page so that you guys can work towards that. We do have that Four of Wands, that twin flame reference that is referred to by this card, the 1111 reference there, you know, the wish that can manifest. So that's already reflected right there with the Star. Teamwork, it's very important. That's really quite prominent in this connection. Without that, it's unbalanced. Without that, more than likely you guys would end up back at square one, you know? So here's the thing with Sagittarius for this particular reading. If you're not interested in reconnecting with somebody from your past and you walked away from them, more than likely you're good with that decision and you're moving on. That's why it's no longer moving. For those of you who feel that way, you might just be open to the possibility of new love coming in. For those of you that would be willing to give somebody a second chance, it really does come down to timing. So maybe just hang tight. Eventually, you might receive some sort of sign that this person wants to reconnect. It could be that. And here we are again with the Emperor. Look at that. So this is a masculine that really wants to come in to fix this, maybe to apologize, you know, and to really do right by you, you know, Divine Feminine. But here we are again. Check it out. There's our Eight of Cups, walking away. So that's a repetitive message that's presenting itself here for you, Sagittarius. You know, the need to walk away from a person because more than likely they really disappointed you. They did you wrong. And for some of you guys, maybe you're not really interested in wanting to revisit that partnership, which is fine. That's totally your choice. Just know that if that's your decision, you're going to be okay. You've got new love coming in. You've got new chapters and new experiences on the horizon. So you'll be fine. All right, so let's go ahead and grab your final batch of cards here. So that seems to be the overall message for Sagittarius this time. And maybe you already know that if you have already walked away from somebody. All right, so let's go ahead and grab your last few cards here. for Sagittarius. All right, here we go. We have adventure. It's never too late to have a new adventure, and I feel that for some of you. This one does say, though, loving you has been an adventure of a lifetime. Stay open. So there's someone here from your past who wants you to know that it was really a part of their life, and it was a pleasure to be able to even connect with you and meet you and to love you. Let's grab a couple more, and they want to have more adventures with you. But that has to be a mutual desire, you know? Makes sense. Look at this, guys. Doors. Which doors will you open? Which will you close? Going back to what we've seen, this conclusion card and that key. It's up to you what you choose to do with that. That's a powerful message that's coming through for Sagittarius. You are in control. You need to recognize that for yourself. You don't have to allow anybody back in if you don't want. Look at this. Oh, that's another powerful message for Sagittarius. So this says restoration. What was meant to go had to leave. What is meant to stay will always find a way to restore. Okay, so it depends on where you're at when it comes to this message. Do you want to restore something, or do you want to just leave it behind and close that door forever? Totally your call, Sagittarius. Okay, so that really gives you a lot to think about, I feel. All right, so we have now come to the part of this live stream where we're now going to do a Virgo bonus reading. Thank you for your patience. All right, let me get my cards situated here. And once again, guys, if you're interested in getting your own personal mini reading after this, you know, we're more than welcome to do that for you. All right, here we go. So many cards. Okay, so let's get started with Virgo. All right, here we go. Oh, Gwendolyn. My cat and I are patiently waiting for Virgo. I'm a Virgo rising. My twin flame is a Virgo sun. Aw, thank you for tuning in. As well as your kitty cat. Okay, here we go. All right, angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo, what do we need to know when it comes to this connection for Virgo? Ooh, we've got this forbidden card coming through again. What is up with that? Look at this. We have lies presenting itself. Okay. And then we have the need to move on, or maybe you've moved on, the other person has moved on. However, Cameron, go ahead and show it. Okay, there's still hope. The one. Okay, so there's somebody here who really feels that you represent that. Maybe you're the one that got away, Virgo, but they want to come back. Look at that energy. Okay, this is somebody who wants you back. They want to come into union. Now, for example, if you guys broke up because there was infidelity, somebody crossed a line, a boundary, they weren't being truthful. Okay, now maybe part of the reason why there is hope is because they've work through their issues or whatever this represents. Maybe that's no longer a factor, but that's what they're desiring here. So let's grab some insight and see what's up with that. All right. Actually, hold on one second. One second. Oops. I'm running into lights here. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Okay, Gwendolyn, since your cat has waited patiently, I'm going to be using my Tabby Tarot teacher. This is my cat, and we ended up losing her, I believe, last year, February. She ended up getting sick, and we lost her. And so I dedicated this deck to her. So we're now dedicating it to your cat as well. And Virgos. So let's see. Let's see what's up. Let's take a look. What else do we need to know for Virgo? All right, here we go. Ooh, we've got that Four of Cups coming forward. So there's some sort of disconnection that's happening here. But whoever disconnected, the other person that was left behind, they've got a lot of regrets here. They perhaps still think about you. This can be a card of daydreaming. They could be at a place in their heart and their mind where they're just sad. They're depressed. There's not a whole lot going on for this person. You know, if there was a third party situation, maybe that's no longer a factor. But they also realize because of what they've done that they've kind of missed the boat here. You know, they've missed the opportunity to be with you, and they perhaps recognize this. Take a look at this, guys. We've got the Five of Wands. So there were love rivals here. This is competition. There's conflict, tension, arguments. You guys were clashing, okay? Possibly because they weren't being open and honest with you. They were lying. So you probably decided to detach, Virgo, and move on from this individual. And then we've got the Four of Swords right here. Okay, so you're kind of maybe in hermit mode. It reminds me of that hermit energy, needing to be alone, needing space, needing solitude, you know, and just taking time to heal, to really think things through. So if that's where you're at right now in your life, if you're not with the person that you're thinking about, I'm just feeling here, this is only a temporary energy. I don't know why I'm feeling that, but I'm just feeling that if you guys are in separation, there's the opportunity for you guys to at least explore the possibility of coming back together. Here we are again with that Eight of Cups. So it is reminding us somebody walked away. So it's probably Virgo who walked away. Or, of course, it's a possibility that somebody walked away from the Virgo. But somebody was feeling very lonely once you guys went into separation. Once the communication stopped, it really affected this person. And maybe they've got abandonment issues as well. You know, we've got the Three of Pentacles as it's already presented itself through some of the readings, that this is about working together. It's about building something as a couple, you know, collaborating, putting in the work. They clearly see you as the one who holds the key to their heart. And then we've got the Moon coming through here. Some of you guys could also have been dealing with a Pisces here. So this energy, illusions, fears, anxieties, you know, and sometimes this is someone who keeps things from you. We already see the lies reference right there. So the Moon is simply reiterating that they might have been deceptive. You know, somebody did something here to really ruin the chemistry, the dynamic of the relationship. And here we are with the Fool. So somebody either did something super foolish or they just weren't ready for commitment. You know, they kind of wanted their cake and eat it too. They wanted to be free, but at the same time, maybe they were interested in wanting to have you in their life. So here's a new beginning right here. Okay. It could also represent an exciting lover. Maybe that's how they see you. The chemistry, the sexual attraction could be there, but maybe it falls on this person to take action, to take that leap of faith towards you, to get things moving. This is needed as well, Virgo, that Six of Pentacles. It really is about equal give and take. And if that was missing, if that was lacking because they were investing their time and energy in third-party situations outside of the connection, then that created some drama here between the two of you. But I actually like that we've got the Six of Wands, we have the Three of Wands, and then we've got the Lover's card. Some of you could also be dealing with a Gemini right here. So here's the interesting thing, because there's this possibility that you guys can actually overcome all of this drama and move forward. If you guys can actually focus on what you can build in the future and just kind of move on from what the past represented and how painful some of those experiences might have been, then maybe you guys can actually be very successful towards this reunion. So with the Lovers card, clearly they see you as a lover. You know, they have deep love for you. They perhaps want to bring the romance back, to bring harmony back, that's for sure. They see you as a life partner. This card right here represents first and foremost the decisions, the choices that maybe they made back then, and this could be giving them the opportunity to make different choices this time. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what else we can figure out when it comes to that. Okay, so that's the opening message there, something forbidden, but they're really holding on to the hope that you guys can possibly fix this, you know? All right, let's see what else for Virgo. All right, so after this, guys, we're going to go ahead and open it up to anybody who's interested in a personal mini reading. And if we end up not getting any requests, then we'll go ahead and wrap it up. All right, so let's see what else we can find out here for you, Virgo. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. What else do we need to know? All right, so there's this need for patience, okay, because something's not going to move right away. But we do have an offer that's coming your way, an offer of commitment, an offer to meet up. Right now, you guys are connecting in the 5D. Okay, so you might not be with each other in the 3D, which is why patience is required to bring it back together. Ooh, look at this. This is a twin flame connection. It's clearly indicating that here. So for those of you that resonate with a twin flame connection with your person, you guys are connecting in the 5D. You might even be seeing this person in your dreams. It could be your twin that brings this offer in. Clearly right now, it's a situation that's in need of balance and healing for the two of you to work through the issues of the partnership. And then we do have lessons. So in the meantime, and why things just aren't coming to fruition right now, because these lessons have yet to be completed. Okay. So yeah, more than likely you guys aren't speaking or interacting right now, but you guys are interacting somehow, not in this realm perhaps, but there is interaction that's coming through. All right, let's see what else here. All right, I'm going to pull from my Valentine Connection Tarot here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. All right, what else do we need to know? Okay. Well, we do have the Divine Masculine coming in as the King of Pentacles. Now, some of you, and take this if it resonates, the King of Pentacles represents Virgo. So if your masculine is the Virgo here, or maybe for some of you, you're both Virgos, your masculine is definitely represented right here. And so it could be them that's running out of patience, or knowing full well that they have to be patient to be able to take things out of the 5D and into the 3D world. Here we are again with that 8 of Cups. So it's reiterating possibly that a feminine walked away from the masculine. And so it could be the masculine wanting to bring this offer into some sort of relationship where you guys broke up and bring it towards the feminine, I feel. Let's see what else. Let's see what else. Check this out, guys. We've got the 10 of Cups coming through. Even in the 5D, the love is there. Okay, so they could also be dreaming about what things could be like if you could get back together, if you guys can overcome the obstacles that your relationship has faced, or the blockages that are standing in the way of union at this point in time. Whether you see them as a twin, whether you see them as a soulmate, it doesn't matter. But this right here represents that very happy outcome that is possible. So right now that happiness is in the 5D, but the goal through healing and learning the lessons will eventually take things out of that realm and bring it into the 3D, So you guys had a tower moment right here. It was very challenging. There is the upheaval and some sort of chaotic experience there. We do have the 3 of Swords. Okay, so this is a situation that hurt. This is a situation more than likely that did create the separation. It doesn't have to be a love triangle, but that is a part of the interpretation of that particular card. So if it was infidelity, secrets, and lies, which we've picked up off of that in this reading, then this is going to take some time, and that's why we've got the need for patience. So once that cycle completes, and the only time it's going to complete is once the lesson has been learned, that will then open up the opportunity for new energies, for better things to come, for things to ultimately still work itself out, but maybe in a very new and different and better way. And then we do have the 7 of Swords. So that was a part of the issue for some of you guys that do resonate with that. Okay, so deception and lies was a factor. And remember, guys, that came forward right from the start. The lies, the deception, the manipulation, somebody clearly wanting a reunion. So that's why it's taking a little bit of time for healing to happen, because that type of energy from the 7 of Swords, it's not an easy thing to go through. Okay, so it was difficult. No doubt about that. It was very hard. Here's our 3 of Pentacles with the collaboration and working together. So the infidelity, possibly third-party situations, or whatever challenge the connection. Here's the conflict, that 5 of Swords, and no wonder why it's presenting itself in that way, because we certainly have a situation here that was, as we can see, very painful, very heartbreaking, needing that balance and healing. And I absolutely love that this is coming through with the Ace of Pentacles. Abundance, yes. Finances could be improving for Virgos, but this right here could be a twin who comes in with the opportunity to bring stability into the relationship by way of, look how significant this is, by way of that solid offer, maybe of commitment. It could start off as an apology, but I feel, Virgo, in time, you'll be able to see what this person's intentions are, because they don't want to be able to, hurt you again or be able to bring you another tower moment. So hopefully they really have learned their lesson by the time they come towards you, and really wanting to fix things and to be able to experience a brighter future for the two of you. That looks really good. And look at that. There's our 6 of Pentacles. For things to ultimately be successful, there has to be equality, to be able to give as much as they receive from you. That has to be reciprocated. And I feel you guys have a really great chance at making that happen. It's fantastic. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab your final set of cards here. So I've got super chats from Romaine, C, and Gwendolyn. Fantastic. So we'll go ahead and take a look at your situations. All right, so Virgo, wrapping things up before we get into the personal mini reading requests. All right. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. So some final advice, please. Oh, thank you so much, Gwendolyn. Appreciate that. All right, so for your mini readings, we do need names of all parties involved, sun signs, a brief background on the situation, and your question. And I think, Romaine, you already submitted that. Okay, so Gwendolyn, that's basically all the information we need, and then we'll go ahead and do your reading. Strength, I like that. It says you can weather any storm. You are stronger than you know. We also have this freedom card coming through. Again, you are as free as you choose to be. Freedom is a mindset, absolutely. Because, you know, after seeing cards like the Tower and the Three of Swords, both very difficult energies, of course you would want to be free from drama like that. And after experiencing some challenges like this, you need to tap into your own inner strength, you know, to weather the storm, as it says, and to recognize the strength within you. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab one final message, Virgo. And then we'll get into the mini readings here, the personal ones. Oh my God, look at this. Freedom and free yourself. This is your life. Don't live it restricted by your past or the opinions of others. Write a new story. So we've already seen this card, you know, today, and it's reiterating that here for you, Virgo, that you're better off freeing yourself from a challenging relationship, you know, especially if you know that there's just no opportunity to revive it. But just the way it's presenting itself here, for some of you, as we can clearly see, and it came through, that there's still hope to fix something, but it requires the other person to do a lot of that work to be able to fix the situation. Because for some of my Virgos, it doesn't actually fall on your shoulders to be able to make this work, you know? So let's go ahead and let's get started, guys, on the personal readings. So that's your reading, Virgo. Hopefully there's something there that does resonate with you. And if you guys missed the very first live stream that we did earlier this afternoon, definitely check that one out, because it's a completely different message, you know? So let's go ahead and see what is going to come through for Romaine. Okay. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. And then Gwendolyn will get to your messages. All right, give me 1 second. Let me get organized here. All right. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Has it been written out? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do Romaine's first. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, Romaine, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay, so Sun sign is Leo. Okay, thank you for providing that. Okay, Taurus Moon and Aquarius Rising. So for this particular mini reading, Romaine, I'll go ahead and focus on your Sun sign specifically. But if we get any references to Taurus or Aquarius, you know, we'll definitely pick up off of that vibe. So I would like to know my love life in general. I'm currently single. Okay, sure. Absolutely. We can take a look at that for you. All right. So what I'd like to do for you, as I do for those who don't have a relationship at the current time. Okay, let's go ahead and grab some letters that could represent your person in the future, somebody that you connect with. This could also be somebody who's already in your life. Maybe you don't see them in a romantic way at this point in time. So just see how the letters actually are represented for you. Okay, thank you for that information, Gwendolyn. Okay, thank you so much, Romaine. Okay, so let's grab some letters here and then we'll get some zodiacs. So we've got G. Interesting, that is your first initial. We have K. We have the letter V coming forward. We also have O. Let's grab a few more. All right, so we do have N. We have R. So let me read what you submitted here. Your Capricorn Sun, he is a Virgo Sun. His name is Ray. I want to know about my love life and career there. Oh, that's Gwendolyn. Okay, I'm reading the wrong thing. This is for Romaine. Okay. So we've got N and R. Sorry about that. I'm like reading too fast. All right, so this is for Romaine. So these are some potential letters. Let's grab a couple more. All right, here we go. We have a T coming forward, and then bottom of the deck, Romaine, you've got an S. So play with these letters as it presents itself to you with potential suitors that are interested in you romantically. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some zodiacs here. Give me 1 second. All right, here we go. 1 sec, I've got all these cards around me. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some zodiacs, potential zodiacs of who you could connect with, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at possible descriptions as well. You could connect with a Pisces. Let's see what else. We do have Libra coming forward. Look at that. You've got Leo represented right there. So you could also connect with somebody who represents Leo sun, maybe, or they just have Leo in their chart. Let's see what else. We also have Cancer coming through. You also have Capricorn represented right there. Let's grab one more. Okay, we actually have two representing itself here. So we do have Aquarius coming through, and I know that that's your rising sign, as you mentioned. And then we also have Pisces representing itself twice. So somebody could have double Pisces. All right, so that's some potentials of who you could connect with. All right, so let's grab some descriptions, and then we'll get some other cards pertaining to your potential love connections here. All right, so let's get some descriptions. All right, here we go. And if you're just now tuning in, guys, this gives you the opportunity at this portion of the live stream to go ahead and request your own personal mini reading, either through Super Chat. You can also submit it via PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. And it's for a minimum of $9.99. All right, here we go. I can't hear you. Oh, thank you. Ooh, look at this. Your future partner will have a distinguishable mole or birthmark. So maybe when you make a love connection and that happens to be a prominent feature of theirs, pay attention to that. All right, let's see what else. Ooh, I dropped a card here. All right, this one says your ideal mate will have very long hair. Okay, so take that if that's something that you would be attracted to. Okay, let's see what else here. This is interesting. So you might end up connecting or at least meeting different kinds of people. This one clearly says your person could be clean cut or have very short hair. Somebody with long hair, somebody with short hair, and maybe you'll end up choosing the one with the short hair. All right, let's see what else. That's funny. Okay, your future love will sweep you off your feet. That's really nice. Okay, so that might even surprise you. Maybe they end up being very romantic. Somebody that really has the capability to love you. Let's see what else here. All right. Short and sweet. Okay, that could, of course, be a description of how they are with you. You know, maybe they're not a very good conversationalist. They just get to the point. But they could also be a very sweet person. This could also, any of these could be describing you as well. So let's see what else, and then we'll get into some messages for you. So these are just for fun, really, this first initial batch of cards. And then we'll get into some tarot, of course. There you go. Somebody who could be very romantic with you. All right, so let's go ahead and pull from some other cards here to give you a better indication as to who you could connect with. So I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Romance Angels deck here. All right, here we go. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Romaine, Leo energy. What's coming in for Romaine moving forward in love and romance? All right, here we go. What do we have here? Okay, so honeymoon, that could of course represent a future marriage, but it could also represent when you finally do meet somebody that you're really into, the attraction and the chemistry is there. This could ultimately represent the honeymoon phase, you know, when you first meet this person. We also have let your friends help you. So you could make a love connection through your circle of friends. It does say ask for and accept support from others. Okay, you could make that love connection through an introduction from a friend of yours. Let's see what else here. Very attracted to you. Okay, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So it's also telling you, you know, you might end up meeting people that you don't click with, but you will eventually meet that one person that really grabs your attention. We also have flirt. Maybe they could be very flirtatious, and it does say extend your lighthearted energy to others. You know, so maybe this is how you're meant to be towards others, to be a little bit more sociable, perhaps. Get yourself out there. And then we also have getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. This, I feel whenever I see this, it reminds me of somebody that really wants to take the time to get to know you rather than, you know, trying to rush things along. This is somebody who might want to just take things slow, really getting to know who you are. And check that out. You've got the new love card coming through. A new person has, or of course will, stir your romantic feelings somewhere down the line. So it's on its way to you. On bottom of the deck, we do have let go of control issues, and the message here, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So it's telling you love will eventually find you. You don't have to try so hard to be able to find it. It's going to find you. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot messages here, Romaine, to clarify these messages. Okay. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Romaine, Leo. The potential to find love. What do we need to know here? So even though you've experienced maybe heartbreak, disappointments, you'll be able to find love, that's for sure. Page of Pentacles. Okay, you could also connect with a divine masculine representing earth energy. Okay, so Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, I believe. Let's see here. You ended up getting Capricorn in the zodiacs, but you could also connect possibly with Virgo and Taurus also. Future abundance. Okay, so the Page of Pentacles, this is somebody who's really wanting to manifest something. Okay, so this isn't somebody that's just going to mess around. They connect with you, they meet with you, and really wanting to develop something in the partnership. So it's very different from, let's just say, the Knight of Wands, somebody who's really not wanting to commit in a relationship. Let's see what else here. Look at this. So Two of Cups. So we have the soulmate reference right there. You're meant to find somebody very special, you know, so just hang tight, have patience. It's on its way to you. It's a beautiful energy of unity, of finding your ideal mate, your life partner, a very special connection. So with the Five of Cups, even though you have clearly been disappointed, perhaps in love in your life, that's not the whole story of your life. You're also meant for happiness. Okay, let's see what else here. So even though you have experienced loss, you will also be able to experience happiness. This makes sense for me. Okay, so we do have the Death card right here. What was meant to end, ended. Okay, so this also gives you the opportunity now to transform your life, to perhaps work on yourself, to be able to really come forward as the best version of you and to welcome in this new chapter in love. Okay. We also have the High Priestess right here. So you represent the divine feminine, and you also represent the opportunity to trust your heart, to trust your intuitive nature and what love is meant to bring you, because it will come your way. It'll come your way. Look at this. You now have the sun coming through. So it's a beautiful energy, radiance, and abundance, as we can see right there. When it comes to a love reading, this is definitely one of the best cards that you could have ever hoped for, to be able to bring you joy, success in your love life, a reason to really be happy. It's a very positive energy where everything can fall into place for you. So it looks good. You've got the sun coming through. That's amazing. Absolutely deserving of it. So there's something tied into the pentacles here. Finances perhaps for you could be looking up. Okay, so just something to keep in mind. 10 of Pentacles could direct you towards somebody who could be quite well off, who would be able to provide, or somebody that's just really established. They could also have their own business. 10 of Pentacles in a love reading could represent a partner that you really will share that very special connection with, you know? Perfectly matched up maybe, and somebody who really can love you for the rest of your life. So that's a really nice energy. Super nice. So try not to focus on past experiences. And here you are. Okay, so you've got the Fool card coming through, basically telling you, don't be afraid of what's ahead of you. Take that leap of faith, welcome in a new chapter, welcome in a new beginning, because you really are meant to find that Two of Cups. You are also destined for happiness right here. And this can apply to so much more than just your love life, Romaine. This can apply to finances, as we can see. This can apply to friendships as well, the people that help you along the way, your relationship with your family. You know, it's everything. So it looks pretty darn good. So try not to worry. Love will certainly find you. Okay, so good luck to you. That's really nice messages that presented itself here for you. All right, that was a nice reading. All right, so let's go ahead to the next one. Let me just clear this up here. And anyone else who might be interested in a personal reading, you're absolutely welcome to go ahead and request that. All right, here we go.
You didn't do Gwendolyn.
Not yet.
Okay.
That's the next one. Okay, thank you. All right, Gwendolyn, let's go ahead and take a look at your situation here. So you are Capricorn. Okay, he is a Virgo sun. His name is Ray. Yes. I want to know about my love life and career. Okay, so let's go ahead and find out. All right, here we go. So let's start with, if I can actually grab this. Let me go ahead and grab some messages of abundance for you to be able to attract that your way. Give me 1 second. Let me grab that deck. All right, so Gwendolyn, Capricorn. Let's focus on career opportunities first. Abundance, prosperity, finances. Angels and spirit guides, please. What do we need to know? All right, here we go. You're so welcome, Romaine. Thank you very much. Okay. Obstacles and blocks are lifted. I love that. So I'll go ahead and read that in a second. Let's see what else needs to come through for you. We also have words of abundance presenting itself here. Let me grab one more for you, Gwendolyn. Okay. And then we have face your financial fears. Okay. So that could be a part of the energy that's affecting career choices or the direction that you're going, especially if you're just not content and happy with where you're at, you know? So let's see what's here. Obstacles and blocks are lifted. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects or career. Okay, stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. So that sounds really nice. And then we have words of abundance right here. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, and that is what you attract for yourself and others. And Lord knows it's super challenging nowadays with the economy. I mean, gas prices are ridiculous, you know. And so it's one of those things where we still need to be able to surround ourselves with positive energy so that you can attract this abundance. And then face your financial fears. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you in fact have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. So if there's a part of you perhaps that's afraid of your future, perhaps feeling that, you know, maybe retirement could be a scary thing, even Social Security nowadays, it's just not very stable. So try to release some of your anxieties and fears tied into that, and just know that as long as you surround yourself with this positive energy, that's what you have the capability to attract your way. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot, and then we'll of course take a look at the situation regarding Ray in a second. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Gwendolyn, Capricorn, finances, abundance, career. What do we need to know? So you've got the Fool coming through. This is a fresh energy, a new beginning. And I like this because going back to facing your financial fears, this right here, you know, the whole reference to taking that leap of faith regardless of your fears, just go for it, because you might actually find the direction that you're going is way better than where you've been. All right, so we have the Temperance representing Sagittarius energy. So maybe Sagittarius season is when something might be moving pertaining to career. Look at this. I love this. So you've got the Sun. These are amazing cards. You've got the Magician. You have the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, pertaining to career, job-related issues, manifestation, abundance. These cards are amazing. And then we do have the Three of Cups, a reason for you to celebrate your opportunities and career choices and whatever it is that you're able to accomplish there. You're meant to do something that makes you happy right here, or through the direction that you're going. You're meant to find joy and success. That's amazing. The Magician, manifestation of really whatever it is that you're dreaming about, your goals. Wow, it looks fantastic. That's a really great energy right there. You have the capability to create whatever it is that you're focused on. And here we are with the Ten of Pentacles, financial windfall. Could be a raise in pay, could be a promotion, for example, you know, giving you the opportunity to really leave something behind, that incredible legacy that you have the power to create for yourself, honestly. And then the Three of Cups, maybe if you work with other people, this is also telling us that you'll be part of a great team, you know, surrounding yourself with people who are having the same vision and really wanting to accomplish the same things. So career-wise, it looks fantastic. It looks really good. And you're surrounded by abundance. So if you're just not seeing it quite yet, just know that you certainly have the capability to bring it your way. All right, so that looks really nice. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the situation with Ray here. All right, here we go. So let's take a look at his divine masculine energy. All right. Are you guys together at this point in time, Gwendolyn, or are you guys going through a separation? So let's see what his energy is. Good. I'm glad you feel it. It's a very positive energy, certainly when it comes to abundance and career. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, angels and spirit guides, please focusing on Ray. Look at this. So, gratitude. I'm a better person because of you. So what's coming through here, regardless of any obstacles that you guys are facing, he's still very grateful to have met you in this lifetime. Oh, you ghosted him. Okay. All right, let's see what presents itself here. So we do have goals. Okay, I'm working towards a better future, which is good. So you're normally the chaser. Okay, good to know. We do have lessons. It does say karma is a bitch. I finally got mine, or Ray is about to get his, so the universe is paying attention to what's going on. Let's see what else we can tap into here. But he's remembering. Okay, we do have memories. I've never forgotten you, even though you think I have, or if you're thinking that he just doesn't even focus on the thought of you, he does. Okay. And bottom of the deck, we do have circumstances. I'm trying to take responsibility for my actions right now. So you ghosting him, it's affecting the situation. It's affecting him, and perhaps it's pushing him to really do some work on himself. So that's a good thing. All right, let's grab some tarot here. All right. Angels and spirit guides, please focusing on the connection between Gwendolyn, Capricorn, and Ray, Virgo. What do we need to know here? All right. So we do have the moon. All right. This can be tapped into secrets, lies. I don't know if the reason why you're ghosting is because he was keeping things from you, or if there could have been an affair or a love triangle situation going on. Sometimes that's the case for this type of energy. So we do have something here that's trying to teach him a lesson, more than likely because he probably did something. That's why you are distancing yourself. All right, let's see what else. You're coming in with the energy of the Queen of Cups. So you're coming through as somebody who's very intuitive. You understand a whole lot about what's going on with this person. Secrets and lies, yeah. So you might have already had your intuitive suspicions when that was going on. So continue to trust that. And it's interesting how it's right next to these goals, working towards a better future, because basically he knows he messed up. Okay. We've got the Six of Swords. I actually like how this is coming through. We do have the Wheel of Fortune, and then we've got Ray coming in as the King of Cups right here, trying to take responsibility to come towards you as a better person because he knows he messed up. So Six of Swords, that's actually good, right next to these lessons that he is in the process of learning. In order for this to be a successful reunion between the two of you, then there's this need to be able to move forward from whatever happened. And at some point in time, maybe there's this need to really revisit this, sit down and talk about it, get everything out on the table, and then just leave it behind, because if it's going to continue to fester, then that'll simply be like an old wound that's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger until it really breaks you guys up forever, that type of situation. But it does seem here things have the capability to change and to move forward still. Things can still turn around. All right. So I'm kind of feeling, even though, as it says, karma is a bitch, he's learning these lessons, this right here represents good karma. Okay. Replacing whatever the bad karma is when it comes to Ray. So there's still the potential for things to turn around. And then he's coming towards you with this energy of the King of Cups, where his heart perhaps is more open to the possibilities of what he can offer you rather than keeping things from you, because that clearly did not work. Okay. Let's see what else here. All right. So for now, we have a situation that just isn't moving. Doesn't mean that that's a permanent thing, okay? Because even though we've got a stalemate situation, look at this. You've got the Chariot coming in right after that. So even though it's not moving, eventually things are going to start escalating and moving forward where he's going to have to take action to be able to get this thing going in the right direction. Otherwise, you're just going to go ahead and continue to ghost him and cut him out for good. So he needs to come towards you, correct, with the best of intentions. He needs to be able to bring you this new beginning without any drama, you know, without the secrets, without the lies. Because if he doesn't, a new love will come in and possibly just basically fill that void that he has yet to fill. If he doesn't come towards you, correct? If he is unable to pick up off of this energy of the King of Cups to be able to offer you that cup, you know? So it seems here that he could lose out on the opportunity to be with you if he's still messing around, if he's still not fessing up to certain actions or behaviors, if he's still keeping secrets, he's not being honest, then this will represent somebody new who comes in to love you. Okay, so it's his loss. Wow. Let's see what else here. We do have the Three of Wands as well. So it's all about after these lessons are learned, I feel, though, you know, before you can move forward and look towards the future when it comes to Ray, there's this need for him to really do the work on himself. That is how it's presenting itself. But we do have the Page of Wands. There's good news that's wrapped up in this energy, which is good. And then we do have the Star right here. So that as well is telling you, Gwendolyn, there's still the opportunity for this wish to manifest. But a lot of the work has to fall on Ray to be able to fix this, you know, because again, it's going to be his loss, not yours, if he doesn't do right by you. He thinks about you. We already know that actually from this card, the memories, right? And then the Six of Cups is about the happy memories. So those memories that you guys have shared together, he thinks about it. And there's this energy tied into the past. There's a part of that vibe where he's really wanting to bring this back and have that reunion. So here we are. Look at this. It comes full circle with the Seven of Swords, deception, the lies. He knows that he cannot bring that back in your direction, or you're going to use that sword as the Queen of Swords and do some damage. You know, you can cut him out and let him know in no uncertain terms. It's like it's not going to work as long as he's bringing this in your direction. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Temperance card. So maybe during Sagittarius season is when you guys might ultimately work this out to restore the peace in the relationship, to be able to bring things back into harmony. At the end of the day, the Temperance card could also represent a reconciliation. All right, so this is a workable relationship, Gwendolyn. It might not be 100% over at this point in time, but a lot of it really does fall on Ray to be able to treat you right. And if he doesn't, remember, you're the Queen of Swords. You're going to kick his ass. All right, so I'll leave that there. Hopefully that really gives you some insight that's helpful when it comes to this situation. Thank you so much for your question and for the request. All right, guys, so is anybody else in need of a personal mini reading here today? And if that's it, then we're going to go ahead and wrap things up for this live stream. Thank you, everybody that was able to join us. This was a lot of fun. This was the very first time that we actually did 2 live streams. So we're going to continue with this, and hopefully you guys really enjoyed this. Thank you so much, Gwendolyn. Appreciate it. And, you know, it really gives folks the opportunity to tune in. You can either watch both of them, or if you end up missing the first one, you can always watch the one in the evening. So just stick around for those announcements. We will definitely make sure that you guys at least have some advanced notice of when they will be scheduled. So it's usually posted in the community tab on YouTube, as well as if you follow me on Instagram, we always add them to the stories and the posts on my page. All right, guys, so I think that's it, as far as those of you who are in need of guidance at this time. So I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful evening wherever you are. It could be morning, it could be afternoon, and we really appreciate your presence here. So thank you very much. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.